Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, colleagues. We hope you're doing well wherever you are, and welcome to today the second webinar of the Global Shared Services. We had a similar webinar identical to this earlier this morning, New York time, and with a great participation and our presenters in the panel today. So we welcome you on behalf of the UNSDG BIG and DCO, Development Coordination Office. And today's webinar will focus on introduction of one of the global shared services that is prioritized by the Business Innovation Group for scaling globally for all of the entities around the world. But just before we give the floor to Rad, we wanted to give the floor to Perry Deblend, who is the chief of the section for country business operations, country business strategy team in DCO New York. We're coordinating the secretariat of the Business Innovation Group, and maybe Perry can say a few words about the UN efficiency initiative in general, and then we'll jump into the presentation from Rad. Over to you, Perry.
Thank you, Zamir. Welcome, colleagues. Almost 200, no, over 200 people connecting to these webinars that we take very seriously. I am so honored to share this space, this moments with you. Global shared services, as you know, are a significant driver for our efficiency initiatives across all other streams. We keep increasing the amount of efficiencies that with your support, with your hard work, we are able to bring to the entire United Nations system every year through GSS. As Zamir said, this is a prioritized stream by the Business Innovation Group. They are meeting in 2 weeks of time in Vienna on the 29th, and we will see how we will give visibility and advance even further this stream, always in hand with the other streams. As Zamir also said, our dear colleague Rod used to be, not a long time ago, the chair of the CBO, Common Back Office stream as well. So we need to make sure that all of our streams go together towards the implementation of the efficiency roadmap. Our goals for the 2025-2028 roadmap, 75% of all the global agreements for GSS must be in use. So it's not sufficient to just sign and then stop there. We need to use what we sign. We need to make sure 14 entities actually report on those efficiency gains for the global agreements that they signed. So it's not enough to sign. It's not enough to sign and use, but you also need to report on the usage of these global agreements. And we need to make sure that at least 2 mature services are consolidated, and the best candidates for that by the Business Innovation Group are payroll and human resources. So just to cap off, we did, together with your help, all of you contributed a GSS efficiency dashboard. This is not just putting all those nice looking tables on a website. It is that, but it creates a big ripple of positive change, because now we can see our numbers transparently, because now we can control and own our numbers. You can go there and change your numbers yourself to make sure that you can reflect the usage, that you can reflect the due reporting of efficiency gains. At the end of this webinar, another important, small but important change that we are introducing this year is you're going to receive a very short survey, which will include a bonus question on your use of artificial intelligence in operational efficiencies. The speed of change that our world is experiencing overall, but especially in operations management and efficiency gains, is mind-boggling. We need to make sure that not only we use, but we give visibility to how we introduce technology in the way we generate our efficiencies through GSS. So let's just do that. Thank you for the opportunity, and looking forward to the big impact that these webinars will do, not just on information sharing and awareness raising, but we want to look at and measure and show how the usage rates and the reporting of efficiency gains will slowly but surely improve after these webinars. Thank you. Thank you, Rod. Thank you, Zamir. Thank you, Hogan. Thank you, colleagues. Have a good webinar.
So probably you all know that Global Shared Services is one of the 4 reform initiatives that was introduced by the Secretary General, and there has been 16 services at the moment that has been prioritized for global scaling. The focus of these services is to ensure that we bring basically increased mission focus, improved quality in terms of service delivery, as well as increase more collaboration or cooperation amongst the agencies so that we could create more and more efficiencies for the UN, and also basically realize some of the investments or utilize some of the investments that other agencies have done in terms of their global shared service centers, or creating global shared services even if they don't have a service center that can be provided to the other agencies. We have 16 services at the moment, as I indicated, that's endorsed by the BIG. We will share with you a link to what we call it the beta side of the GSS dashboard, where you can see if your agency at the global level or at the country level has signed up to any of the services of the UNSDG BIG Global Shared Services. And please do look at the website that the link will be shared with you, because this is still in a development version, a beta version, and the information will be updated as we go. But the intention is for the entities headquarters to sign global agreements with the service providers of these services, which is again UN agencies. For example, UNDP providing payroll services to all of the entities globally that are willing to utilize their service, so that their country offices basically can utilize the service without going through a different process or an individual process. Today's session is focused on providing you with the information about what these global services are, and of course the focus is on UNDP's HR benefits and entitlements and payroll services. And with that, I wish to introduce the panel members today, or the presenters of the session. We have Rad Kalyana, who is the director of the UNDP Global Shared Services Center. We have Hogan Treng, the Deputy Director of the Global Shared Service Centers, and we have colleagues including Anne, Luis, Nato, and the rest of the team from UNDP in Copenhagen and Kiel that will be supporting this session. And with that, let me hand over the floor to Rad.
Thank you, Zamir, and hello, everybody, and thank you for being here online. Do you hear me well, first of all, just to make sure? Yeah? Great. So again, Zamir, thank you so much for the introduction, and colleagues, thank you also for the very thoughtful questions you shared in advance of today's discussion. And we are very encouraged by the interest shown by all of you across the different agencies in the UN system. Maybe I should start by clarifying that these webinars, and today is the second one we're having, they are to provide informational insights into how UNDP's Global Shared Services can support other UN entities in outsourcing HR, administration, and payroll services. And that is very much in alignment with UN 80 initiative. So it is, as I said, it's more in that under that umbrella. We are giving some informational insights about outsourcing HR, administration, and payroll services. We will begin now with a presentation of our services and then open the floor to questions. As presented by Zamir, I'm Rad Kalyana. I'm the director of the UNDP Global Shared Services Center based in Kuala Lumpur. But now I'm taking this call from Copenhagen, where I'm visiting the center here. And as mentioned, with me, there is also the Deputy Director for GSSC, Hogan Treng, and also some other colleagues that are experts in the different functional areas of GSSC. So I would like us to start with a video that we would like to show you. And usually playing videos sometimes can be a bit tricky, but let's give it a try and play this video. Over to you, Hogan and Zamer.
Increased efficiency, but not at the detriment of the communities we serve, our people, or our partners. For over 20 years, UNDP's Global Shared Services Centre has lightened the operational burden for UN agencies around the world, providing human resources, payroll, and finance services. Our clients benefit from our presence on the ground in 170 countries and territories, our track record and in-depth business and policy knowledge, our diversity, service-mindedness, and ability to tailor our service offering to your needs, and our capabilities to identify and mitigate risks before they happen. While our investment in modern, future-proof technologies has delivered leaner processes to combat cost inflation, improved end-to-end visibility, increased automation, and strengthened our reporting capabilities.
UNDP's recent modernization of our technical infrastructure and move to the cloud has allowed us to further optimize our processes, gain cost efficiencies, and improve our service offerings to you, our clients, allowing you to focus on your core mandates.
Our services are underpinned by our multilingual team of experts located across time zones. They provide quality customer care, support, and know-how when you need it. Our HR benefits and entitlements team provides centralized HR services. We cover each step of colleagues' UN journey, from recruitment to separation, and all the personal and professional events along the way. UNDP guarantees timely and secure payroll transfers to employees, complying with local regulations and internal financial controls, even in the most remote locations. Quantum, our new ERP, has improved and further automated our payment process. It also allows UNDP to offer an enhanced host-to-host solution to your agency without the investment cost.
Well, for me, the main benefit of the services that UNDP provide to us is that we can trust these services are provided in a stable manner. And then it allows us to focus on other things. For our personnel in the field and headquarters, it also means the standardization across agencies. I think that has a big benefit.
Find out more about how your agency can benefit from UNDP's expertise, reach, and modern infrastructure. Lean on us. Lean on us.
Lean on us. Lean on us.
Lean on us.
Great. Thank you, colleagues. And as you saw in the video, for over 20 years, UNDP GSSC has helped our partner agencies reduce their operational burden. As you could see also, we offer scalable and efficient services that enable agencies to focus on their core mandates. We provide secure and compliant finance, payroll, and HR services to UNDP and over 60 partner agencies in 170 country offices. Do you hear me well, Zamer, just to make sure? Because it looks
yes,
like,
yes, we hear you very well, Rad. Please continue.
Great. So moving on to the next slide, which is about our track record. So as you can see, this slide gives an overview of our volumes, and the figures demonstrate to you our scale, global reach, and commitment to providing consolidated services across the UN system. In 2024 alone, we provided HR admin services to 40,000 plus staff and non-staff personnel, and payroll services to over 50,000 personnel across 62 UN entities. Our annual payroll amounts to $2.1 billion. We also processed $5.2 billion in finance payments in 122 currencies, of which 45% was on behalf of quantum and non-quantum partner entities. So moving on to our locations and our team. We have a multilingual team of experts operating across 8 global locations, which you see here. And we use what we call a follow the sun model. And that is a model that attempts to ensure continuous service coverage across the globe. Our services, as I said, it's multilingual. So we cover services in Arabic, English, French, and Spanish. Now, moving on, we have to talk about AI. This is the hot topic nowadays in the world, actually. So we try to continuously enhance cost and processing efficiencies, and those are key priorities for GSSC. And of course, AI offers a great potential in this space. So at the corporate level, UNDP has made significant strides in advancing the AI agenda by offering policy and other expertise to governments worldwide. Now, that's at the corporate level. When it comes to shared service center for us in GSSC, AI boosts efficiency by automating repetitive tasks. And you know what we do in such centers is very repetitive and transactional. And it also streamlines workflows while also enhances user experience through, for example, self-service chatbots. With this, our GSSC has we developed our AI strategy, and the strategy evolves around working with Microsoft to identify and implement use cases. We have already identified or prioritized 11 initiatives of those, and those are meant to be implemented in 2025. And of course, the work is ongoing to identify more potential use cases. Our personnel in GSSC at all levels have been offered AI training and have access to corporately approved, secure Microsoft AI tools. And of course, the objective is to enhance their skills through the daily use of AI, ensuring that our teams are equipped to deliver smarter, faster, and more consistently delivering those to support our clients. As our AI capabilities evolve, our clients benefit automatically from the improvements we make. And that could be through increased speed, accuracy, or innovation in service delivery. So those benefits the clients will feel in a way or another. And we are committed to ensuring that this new era of technology translates into tangible value for all the organizations we serve. Moving on to our commitments. So it is quite important for me to highlight that over 50% of the HR transactions we process are on behalf of partner agencies. So this underlines the importance we place on being client-oriented and service-focused. Our services are tailored to each agency's needs, The fact that we have over 20 years of experience help us and place us in a position where we can offer deep business and policy expertise, as well as seamless transition process should you wish to partner with us, as many agencies do. We proactively help you manage risks and provide access to our future-ready IT platforms like the Oracle Cloud ERP, which we call Quantum, and the ServiceNow, which we call UNO. Some of you, I'm sure, would be familiar with these. Now, I would like to focus on one aspect of the services today, which is the HR administration. Many of you that are familiar with the work of GSSC would know this as BES, Benefits and Entitlement Services. So our HR admin services cover end-to-end service provision, including all live and organizational events such as hires, reassignments, and separations. This includes social security support, pension, insurance, and ASHE. And ASHE, for those of you who don't know, stands for After Service Health Insurance. Our dedicated HR team has expert knowledge of UN rules and regulations and field conditions. In 2024, our team executed over 103,000 HR transactions, just to give you an idea of the magnitude. Our self-service platforms allow employees and clients to submit requests and inquiries and to rate the quality of our service in real time. So when a case is submitted and concluded, you get a notification to provide your feedback on the level of satisfaction that you have experienced with the service we provide. And this happens in real time. As per our service level agreements, all queries are responded to within 3 to 5 business days, and our client satisfaction rating for HR services is currently at 95%. We offer expedited support to crisis-affected offices or locations, and you would imagine nowadays how many of those countries unfortunately exist that are crisis affected. So we offer specific expedited support in those situations. Yeah. So if we move on. Yeah. So speaking more about UNO, and I mentioned about that earlier. So our UNO platform brings together a wide range of services and processes into a single, streamlined and user-friendly service management portal. Some of the key features of this system include self-service and case tracking to improve employees' experiences. Real-time, as I said earlier, real-time ratings and feedback on client satisfaction, comprehensive online knowledge repositories to guide users on policies and system features. Now, moving on to payroll services. Our GSSC provides payroll and related services in 110 currencies and in 170 countries. We guarantee fast and secure payroll transfers to employees in compliance with local regulations and international financial controls, even in the most remote locations. I already mentioned about crisis countries, for example. Our end-to-end payroll services include pension, tax reporting, and separation. Some statistics. In 2024, we processed payroll of over $2.1 billion for 50,000 international and local personnel across 62 partner agencies. Of that $2.1 billion processed, $1.1 billion, which represents over 52%, was actually on behalf of our partner agency clients. So just to give you again an idea of how important it is for us to focus on our clients because of the amount of work we do and serve other agencies. Speaking of commitments, again, so if we could move to, we commit to providing your agency with robust internal controls, system security, and risk mitigation measures with the timely implementation of UN policy changes to ensure compliance and minimize risks. We currently have 99.5% payroll accuracy rate with 100% of our monthly payrolls disbursed on time. And I can't emphasize enough how important this is for us because we know, as in every other service, but payroll in particular is a service that we need to ensure the accuracy of and the speed for obvious reasons. So that's really of highest importance for us. All payroll-related queries are answered as per our SLA within 3 to 5 business days. We engage in extensive knowledge sharing, providing clients with access to our comprehensive knowledge repository. Our team of experts is also available to offer the most current advice and support. So moving on to speak about payroll service modalities, which I think is really quite important. Our cloud-based Oracle ERP solution, Quantum, enables automation and allows us to offer flexible services based on client needs. This includes full HR and payroll administration, where we offer end-to-end HR administration and payroll services. With this, we provide your personnel access to our Oracle and ServiceNow self-service portals. So just to repeat, our Oracle is Quantum and the ServiceNow self-service portal is called UNO. And those enhance turnaround times and improve end user experiences. What is also worth noting is we have 2 system-agnostic service models, and this is something that we should highlight because usually, you know, when it comes to mutual recognition and providing services from an agency to another, always ERP and systems are brought up as a barrier. But here we're talking about system-agnostic service models. The first being a hybrid offer where we provide partial HR administrative services combined with a full payroll offer. And the second being that we provide just payroll services alone. So these are really 2 offerings that are system agnostic. Each offer depends on the client's unique needs, and it can be adjusted accordingly, depending, of course, on the number of employees within the agency that's asking for the service. We have the option to develop system interfaces for partner agencies that use different ERP systems. So what I'm trying to say with this is that even if ERPs are different, it doesn't mean services cannot be provided. This probably would have been different, I don't know, 5 years ago, 10 years ago, but now things have changed and you can build interfaces where systems can speak to each other. To maximize partnership benefits, we encourage, even though we can work around different systems, we still encourage clients who are looking to upgrade their IT platforms, their ERPs, to join the Quantum Consortium. Currently, we have 11 agencies actually that are part of the Quantum Consortium. This would enable your agency to more efficiently manage your HR and payroll processes, if that's what your demand or request is.